Hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, so I'm on this little journey of going back and looking at the live streams from when Amber and Beck were together. So I've already done the one with the engagement. I've already done the one with them breaking up and letting everybody know. And now I'm going to do the one right after that. So you get to see the manipulation, the guilt, the pressure, everything that Amberlynn is putting on Beck, which is unfair. But y'all, I got to get ready to go too, so here we go. Press play.
Oh my god. My leftover makeup. Oh no.
Yikes.
Did I get it? Phew. We've had a long weekend.
Yeah.
Alright. Long weekend. Do you want to look at it?
Yeah.
Now we all know every live stream starts out just a little bit slow until everybody gets in there. So we're about to start trucking along so y'all don't go nowhere.
Hello.
Hi, Nicole and Princess Pickle and Aaron BB.
So you guys are back together. No. We're not. We are both single.
You hear how Amberlynn says that? Single. Yeah, there's some resentment there.
We had a long weekend. We were at Eric and Ricky's and it was really fun. It was really, really fun. I definitely needed that in my life. Oh my God.
Just because there's new people to the Amberverse, I just want to say Eric and Ricky are the ones that Beck and Amberlynn lived with, the two guys, before they got their own apartment.
Oh my God, my hair's a mess.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Exhausted, absolutely exhausted. Because, you know, it wasn't just Eric and Ricky, it was my family, too.
Yeah, we also went to her family's.
Yeah.
Which was fun as well. Had some good times, good times. How are you guys doing?
Hello, Ev. Yes, it was a good holiday. I hope it was a good one for you guys, too.
So, I guess the new thing is that if my hair's up, it means I haven't showered. That's different, huh?
Did we go swimming? No, sadly.
Amberlynn, it's not often that you actually shower, so are you surprised, really?
I've missed you so. I've been binging old videos, then this notification popped up. Oh, thank you for the super chat. I hope you're enjoying.
Just so you know, my computer's right here. You were right there, and I've been binge watching Amberlynn. I never ever exclaimed that I was professional on here or that I knew what I was doing. We just having some fun.
I love Amberlynn. I'm going through a 7-year breakup. I know it's hard, but you got this. Yeah, it is hard. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry that you're going through that.
I'm sorry.
Are you guys staying friends or anything? For some reason, staying friends just, it helps me, like, a lot.
Hi, Thresh.
They gotta stay friends because Amberlynn has all of her exes sleep next to her afterwards because she's not very secure in herself.
Hi guys, hope you're well. Thank you, Riley. No, if my hair was dirty, I wouldn't have it in a ponytail. No, I would not. Because then it would look super dirty.
Yeah.
I just have it up, just out of my face, because it's annoying. Do you guys think the word platypus is as funny as I do?
Platypus.
Puss!
Platy.
Love y'all. What is a lesson that this breakup has taught you? Whoops. Oh my God.
There's no lessons for Amberlynn to learn. She's been through this too many times.
Uh-oh. Am I still here? Accidentally clicked out of the chat. Whoa. Okay. What is a lesson that this breakup has taught you? Wishing both happiness. Thank you, Erica. A lesson.
Oh, man, a lesson. I feel like I learn a lesson every day.
I don't know.
I really do.
I told your bottom that she ain't got nothing to learn. She just goes on about her life and finds the next one in her DMs.
So I don't have one in particular yet. Excuse me. And if I'm guessing the dermatitis is the same. It's just really on my arms.
Yeah. No, honestly, I don't know. A lesson I've learned is like, I don't know how to word it. How do you word it?
What?
When you can't word something, all you gotta do is open your mouth and let the words come out because it's on your brain. Might as well be in your mouth.
Like, I thought we were forever and like you blindsided me.
Did you catch that? Beck, you should feel guilt right now. Why don't you?
Who said that?
I did.
Oh, are you still on the breakup
lesson
thing?
one? Like, what is a lesson in that you can't trust everyone? I don't know. Okay. Thinking of getting my nose pierced, does it hurt? It did not hurt me, no.
Did y'all ever notice that my nose pierced and my eyebrow pierced? Most people just overlook them because I don't wear the bulky crap.
Why I'm confused? Because I'm confused. I have a couple options of like where I'm going to be moving to, and honestly, I don't know what to do, and I just got done crying about it.
As you can tell from the last time, yeah, she's really crying over this, but it hasn't been that she just got done because her eyes ain't swollen.
This whole weekend I've been super distracted, and like the minute I got home, it's just like everything came flooded back to me, and it just, I have to start being responsible again. It was nice to get away a bit for the weekend, and it made me start thinking about how no matter which, because I have two things I'm trying to like go back and forth between, and no matter which one I choose, it's gonna hurt.
You see Beck back there doing their own thing? They could care less at this point.
Because I wish that I could be in two places at once, but it's just not possible. And I'm just, I don't know. I'm just sad and hurt and confused, and I don't know. I don't know what to do, and I keep asking people for advice, and everyone pretty much gives me the same advice. So it's like,
Buck up, Buttercup, and just move on to the next.
I still don't know what to do. So that's why I'm confused. I am in confusion. Thank you, James Crumb. Icon. No. Happy birthday, Abel.
Yeah, happy birthday, Abel.
You're just giving out them daggum happy birthdays and stuff like that. Well, didn't you have a cameo? Maybe not then, but that's where you're supposed to do that at.
Yes, Becky and I do share all money from live streams, or all money in general.
And that is a load of crap, but y'all already know that one.
Did you ever discuss breaking up prior to this actual breakup? We had a moment a couple years ago when both of our mental health was not the greatest. We did talk a bit about it then, but we didn't break up.
Let me clarify for you. Beth wanted to break up with Amber Lynn, and Amber Lynn said, no, you're not, because she was really dramatic about it when she told us.
You can read some now. I'm like,
Where are we at?
do you want me to be in charge of this?
No, just tell me where.
I don't, my phone's dead, or
Okay.
else I would have it.
Nicole has bad dermatitis and dry skin. I do also have Cetaphil, but it's just not doing what I want it to do just yet. And thank you, Alice. Thank you, Jill Pill.
Y'all pay attention to them nasty looks Amber Lynn's giving to Beck. Amber Lynn wants to be in control, and Beck ain't letting it happen.
I'm not answering that one.
What was it missing?
That one? Or that
Oh,
one?
okay. Yeah, you don't have to answer what you don't want to.
Somebody said they've been trying to message you about charms and you haven't replied.
I'm completely, I've read every single message on my Instagram in like the last week, which I don't know how I've done it, but I've done it.
Because you're addicted to the internet.
So you might have messaged like the wrong Instagram or something.
And thank you, Freya. My hat is,
You want to know why they might have messaged the wrong one? Well, because Amber Lynn created a few of them, few different ones back when she was working out. And she never posted on there, but she still has them.
Converse.
Oops.
Yeah. I agree, about what Liliana said, but she didn't get a finish. She was probably going to say you need space. But thank you. Oh, to support them, keep loving them. Thank you so much.
They used to clean up during these daggum live streams, and so I don't understand why she doesn't have them public anymore.
Throat tickle.
What's on the front of my hat? It's just a pin that says boobs, and then the Converse star. Rosie Rose says, Amber, we DM'd on Instagram. Hee hee.
Hee hee.
Hi,
Yes.
Foodie Beauty.
You sarcastic little donkey's butt. You need to learn respect, but you're not going to.
Hello. Yeah. I'm behind on your live streams like majorly. I haven't watched any this weekend because I was in my own little world.
Hello, Lazy Days, Lord. What's one thing you've been wanting to say to each other but haven't? Oh, Mackenzie, we have.
That's a good question.
I think we've said everything.
Yeah, let me think though.
Amber Lynn's like, what else can I make her feel guilty for? Huh, give me a minute.
Yeah, I feel like we've said everything.
Yeah, I can't think of anything. I wish I had something juicy, but I ain't got nothing because we've said it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get through it, Chantal. We'll get through it. We'll be all right, won't we?
Chantal's relationship wasn't any better back then. Just trust me.
Yeah.
Hi, Curvy Cutie. Welcome to Stream Queens, clowns, bitch.
Wait, what?
Alright, so let me just say something real fast. I'm going to clue y'all in just in case you're just brand new to Amber Lynn or you just now clicking on this video and you're like, oh, what is this? But Curvy used to be Amber Lynn's name for whenever she was back having all kinds of diet and lying pretty much about her fitness. But it was Curvy Calories. So, that's kind of like a troll thing. Oh yeah, and this one is not for little kids' ears, as you can finally tell. With names like that, there's no way I can edit at all.
Oh, okay. I was like, who's a bitch?
The best way to show Becky your love is to support her journey, and her needs. Much love to you. You will get through this. Thank you, Laura. It's okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Adrian. Hello, Arisu Fujioka.
Did you pronounce that wrong?
Yeah, I tried.
I ain't gonna say anything because I pronounce half my words wrong.
Love you too, Liliana.
She did better than I would have.
Oh, there is a Nuke fan up in here.
Fun.
Hi, Nia.
You want to take turns?
Is it called elephant ears or friendo? Yeah, that's fine.
My turn.
Wait a minute. Hey, Becky,
Oh,
do you
love
listen to
that.
Typo Negative? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, see, Amber Lynn can't wait to take over. Just scoot over back, shut your mouth, and let her have it.
She does.
I love that. I love Typo Negative. I love them. Here you go. Wait.
That's a good idea. We'll go back and forth like a few minutes back and forth.
Hey, let me read this last one I'm on because it's addressed to me anyway.
Okay.
Becky, I'm so proud that you realized you were being an enabler and realized you needed to back away from Amber. This is an extremely mature thing to do. It was a thing for me to want better for her, and knowing that I was not what's better right now, because I need.
Watch Amberlynn's face throughout this entire video, okay? Like right now, it's side-eye. Just keep paying attention. Even during the silence, look up.
To take care of myself first. But here you go, Amberlynn. I scroll right to where you should be.
Okay. Is there anything you're excited about, Amberlynn? New adventures can be scary but exciting. Currently, no. If I'm being honest, there's nothing that I am excited about.
If she's excited, then she can't be having a pity party.
No. Did you have any reactions to your vaccine, Amber? I've only gotten the first, so I've only been half vaccinated.
Oh, this is back when we had the COVID ID, and that seems like so long ago, doesn't it? Kind of does to me. I'm glad we're over it.
And the only thing that I had was arm pain when I like raised my arm like that. That's it. What about you?
Yeah, I had a lot of pain in my arm, and it hurt to sleep on. For sure.
But she's fully vaccinated and she didn't get sick or nothing, so
No.
that's really good.
I did have the next day. I was very wore out, and like I felt like there was no energy. I felt depleted. But
Yeah.
after that, I was totally fine.
Yeah, I did a little rundown. I was a little bit more tired than usual, which was weird. What concrete steps have you taken this far to go your separate ways?
Absolutely nothing, because Amberlynn doesn't plan for things like this. Never in her life does she plan for it. It just happens. Yeah, abruptly.
We are
Separate
already-
ways is such like a weird way of putting it.
Yeah, we're not going our separate ways. We are just
Yeah.
ending our
Romantic relationship.
relationship.
Yeah.
But whenever it comes to ending the romantic relationship, we have started going through things that we've shared together and deciding, do we want it or do we want to get
Which
rid of
has
it?
been really hard.
Yeah.
Never understood why, because Amberlynn was giving away stuff every day, it seemed like.
Let's see. Seems like you two got into a fight or something before live. Hope things are going well.
No, I promise.
No.
No.
If anything, it was the opposite. I was crying because I'm not saying this breakup is easier on Becky, because that's definitely not the case.
That's what she's actually saying, though. She's just trying to lead you on just a little.
But when you look at it, she broke up with me, and I'm kind of like stuck here like, oh my God, where do I go from here? She has all her answers. She knows where she wants to live and everything like that. I am extremely confused and
Have a whole lot of animosity right now.
her ducks are in order more than mine is, I guess you could say, in a little sense.
In certain areas.
Exactly.
And then in certain areas, so are yours.
Yeah, so I was crying like a little child. So it's just,
Y'all feeling sorry for her yet? No, give her time.
that might be what it is. Plus we had like a really good weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like coming down from like a really good weekend.
Yeah.
So
We had too much fun and now I'm tired.
yeah, Becky and I have not argued since we broke up. Yeah.
Beck still does as told. For right now. Let me tell you. Just for right now.
Hey Becky and ALR, I had cirrhosis and I think dermatitis, and I used stuff with I can't say that word, something acid. Salicylic acid, and it really helped.
Oh, you guys, calm down.
The cats are
Play fighting.
yeah.
They're taking after their owners. The owners just don't want to admit it.
Can y'all spill some tea? I don't have any. I don't think.
There literally is no tea right now. Like, the pot is dry. You guys. You drank it all last week.
Are those polka dots or stains? It's my shirt. It's
Like a bleached
look.
dye.
Yeah. Is it awkward for you guys to do this now? Why do you live stream if it hurts you both? I care about you. This doesn't seem healthy, and I can see it hurts you.
No, it's not.
We're not hurt by live
We're
streaming.
not. I mean,
This is pretty simple. They both want the chang, so they're going to come online.
the live stream's not hurtful. Hanging out's not hurtful. It's whenever we have to literally start thinking about moving is whenever it starts to kind of hurt.
yeah.
Other than that, we're totally fine. Like, we had an awesome weekend with Eric and Ricky and my family, and me and her was just there as friends. And one of my sisters did get really upset and really sad because she was like, "I thought you guys were working on it, and you brought her, so
Made
you
me.
just took me off guard." So she looked like she was about to cry, and then that made Amberlynn cry.
I cried really hard.
So
I was not expecting that reaction for sure.
She's used to Beck's family not liking her, especially after the whole mom thing.
I wasn't either.
Amberlynn, what do you think of Beauty Beauty lying about being addicted and using on stream? I think that it's none of our business.
Good answer, Amberlynn. Very good answer for once. I'll give you credit when you deserve it.
As view, I'm her friend, so but as a viewer, it's no one's business what she's addicted to, who she sees in her life, what she does in her life. It is ultimately up to her and what she wants to share. And I feel like addiction is super private. People who are addicted to drugs lie to their family. And
They lie and steal, especially from family.
no tea, no shade, but obviously family is more important than viewers. Like, anyone could say that. That's not me just like being whatever. So her lying to her viewers over an addiction is completely and utterly normal, and she should not be called a liar because of it.
Just imagine trying to say something simple on your channel, and then you're so used to being unhonest, not honest, untrustworthy on your channel, you have to make sure that you explain that fully out. Just imagine being like that.
Well, think about, why do people lie about things? Because people have terrible, stupid reactions.
People suck sometimes.
If somebody were to, confess something to you, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Because then that's going to make people not want to tell you things.
I think,
You approach it with support and caring.
yeah.
That's kind of the reason I speak to my horses all the time. I ain't got to worry about them not being trustworthy.
I don't think anyone should have to sit there and say what they're addicted to. That's no one's business. It's not a lie. She was withholding information that she shouldn't have to share. So, yeah, that's how I feel.
Well, get it, Amberlynn. Let us know how you really feel. On top of that,
Becky, do you know any CCR songs? She better.
My mom and dad were totally obsessed, like, even so much to the point that I played Who Will Stop the Rain at her funeral. I love CCR. My dad could play a bunch of them on the guitar. He probably still could if his hands didn't hurt. Just like my mom. My mom was also really big into, like, video games, like Zelda and Mario.
I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, okay? I don't. I'm just having fun right now. I think I'm going to walk out with my face done. I don't know yet, though.
And then she played them so much, so often, and also did labor. She worked for a living. She ended up with carpal tunnel and couldn't play anymore. So it's like dad couldn't play guitar anymore. Mom couldn't play video games anymore because their hands were just crap.
Right. Happy early birthday, Jordan. Welcome to Stream Queens, Miranda. Does the breakup have anything to do with you not being friends with Dana anymore? No, but the breakup does have to do with why me and Dana are now friends again. Mm-hmm. Weirdly enough.
Amberlynn is a friend hopper. She goes from different ones all the time. She can't keep just one.
Is it called elephant ears or fried dough? I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Time heals. Glad you're both doing it. The humane and like grown-ups. Within time, you will laugh through it all when you're both in a good place. Peace and love to you both. Thank you so much.
Don't you dare come on here and give her encouragement. That's not what she wants right now. She wants your pity and tears.
Thank you. I have a little tickle in my throat.
Amberlynn, this would be such an amazing time to try to find a therapist. Yeah. Trying to make Becky feel bad for leaving you, huh? Question mark. Well, okay. I guess you can consider my feelings and thoughts tea. Wait, first, are you okay?
Yeah.
Told you just hang on and she's gonna get all into it. Y'all, it's a bumpy ride.
Okay.
I had a tickle in my throat.
She proposed to me. This is all stuff we've talked about, so I'm not throwing shade, okay? She proposed to me, and we were in love, and we had some of our future planned. So yeah, she should feel like fucking utter shit for breaking my heart.
Who's to say I don't?
It is what it is. But I don't want her to feel that way.
Lying through your daggum teeth. You want nothing more than Beck felt guilty about dumping you. Never supposed to happen, is it, Amberlynn?
Like, I would rather me just feel like absolute shit garbage. Becky made the choice that she felt was right for both of us, and I have to respect her in that choice, obviously.
All of her girlfriends have to make that choice because Amberlynn's too scared to.
Like, a lot of people were like confused. They're like, why aren't you fighting for your relationship? Because in one of the live streams, I said that I'm not going to beg for Becky to be with me. And I think I should have explained myself a little bit further. When I thought things were fixable, I did beg. I said, I will fix this, I'll fix that, I'll do everything I can, because I did not want to be without her, you know? But then, when she finally was just like, nothing, it's not that something is broken. It's just that
Y'all catching that manipulation? Told you, hang on.
this is best for both of us. That's when it made me realize you can't beg someone to be with you when their mind is already made and when there's nothing you can ultimately do to change their mind. It makes you look pathetic at that point. You just sitting there trying to, you know, beg. I don't know. It's. Ugh.
Amberlynn's the one looking pathetic right now, but she's not going to let you know that. She just wants to hurt Beck.
I don't know. Becky, do you even want to be here?
Yeah, why?
Oh, just one of the things. There is no right/wrong way to break up. Just let them do what works best for them. Yes. Can only imagine how abusive Amber is to Becky off camera, judging by how rude and toxic she is being now. Do what you need to, Becky. Wishing you happiness.
Hey, when you're on public stream, people call you out and you can't do nothing about it besides ignore them.
You guys, you got it all wrong. I'm just telling you. I don't understand what you mean, abuse. I don't get it. If I felt abused right now, I would literally get in my car and just go back where I just come from. So,
And not only that, but it's like, why would she want to stay my friend? Why would her family want me to stay a part of their family if I abused Becky?
For the animals, that's pretty much it.
Because Becky's mouth, now that we're friends, we can throw shade in certain ways. She has a big mouth. Everyone knows that. That's something you
Not
guys
always.
That's something you guys
Just
might not know about
sometimes.
her. If I was abusing Becky, trust me, her family would know, friends would know. Like, her family and friends know all about her past relationships. Like,
my sister has went through an abusive relationship, like literally to the point where he beat her unconscious. So why would I stay in a relationship where I was feeling
Friendship.
that way too? Well, I'm just saying friendship relationship. Why
Yeah.
would I stay with someone who treated me like that in life?
Yeah.
That man, the man who did that to my sister, it was her husband at the time.
Doesn't matter who it is, Beck. Wrong is wrong.
He had to flee the state, and he's never been back because of my dad. I'm not even playing.
Dang.
Which, you know, we actually were the ones who gave him the heads up to leave because we didn't want my dad going to prison. So my sister called his mom and dad and told them what was going on. So they're like, okay, we're gonna.
Sometimes Amberlynn lets Beck have control and, tell the story. Sometimes, okay, but it's not often.
Take him and get gone. So they did. That was a whole
Yeah,
mess.
that sounds like a whole.
I was literally like 12. I had no idea what was happening.
That's probably why I've never heard that story.
You're offending Amberlynn. Amberlynn's supposed to know everything, Beck. I see why you got in trouble so much.
I don't think I have.
It was the same husband that we put Austin in the corner for hours.
I know that one. Becky, when you said you want to focus on self-love, it's so powerful and beautiful. In order to love future you, you must love the you now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've spent my entire life absolutely hating everything about myself. So
Now, see, that's where your tears should come in, is when Beck is actually telling their story.
literally, I'm getting to the point where I like myself and I like the things that I like, and the only thing that really gets on my nerves is my lisp and my fat face, and that's it.
Yeah. You're not a fat face, though.
Amberlynn will, agree, and then she'll turn around and she'll disagree, and she'll build you up a little bit, but it's not often, so Beck couldn't get used to it.
I don't understand. Like, when we first started talking, before I met you in person, you said, Vicky said, my chin is so big that when I look down, I see it. So I was expecting a big chin. I, with my own eyeballs, when I look at you, I don't see a big chin.
I don't either. All I see is Beck.
Like, I've seen big chins before, and I happen to think that you have one.
I do.
Okay, well, I don't think so.
And then it's like it has to go up along
And
the
I
sides
don't
of my
believe,
face.
and I 100% believe that you lied to me.
About what?
You cannot see your chin when you look down.
No. But I feel like I can.
Amberlynn is trying to get the chat to go somewhere, She's trying to liven it up. She doesn't do a good job.
I figured we could play this, son.
Okay, but we have a
In a bit.
hoot and berry bunch of
I
messages
know.
here.
We got a hoot and berry.
We will definitely play that bet.
I'm cutting out all the gameplay because it bores me, and I don't want to bore you.
I was trying to call you Beck, but that's what your nephew calls you. That was weird. Beck. She wants to play this 2000s trivia thingy, so we'll definitely do that. But we're just like super behind on messages, so let me just.
Yeah, catch up.
Okay. Amber, can you live with a family member? I don't want to.
Why does that sound like you just neighed like a horse? Did y'all catch that? Maybe I've been around them too daggum long. Everything sounds like it.
I don't want to live with anyone.
Oh, no bigger lie could have been told back then.
You.
What?
Do you think breaking up will make you gain weight? No. I don't think so.
If anything, I'm wanting it to make her lose it.
Yeah.
Most of the time you lose weight because you get sad and you just don't feel like eating.
The whole point of a relationship is to work through things together. I can see how hurt you are, Amber. You deserve someone who won't betray you. F you, Becky. I didn't know it was going to say all that because I read it. I didn't read it and then read
That's
it. I
okay.
just read it.
Oh, sure, Missy ma'am. Look at her facial expressions. She tells it all with her face.
It's okay.
Damn. I mean, I agree with some of that. I've said it. Not the FU part. Like the part where, you work through things together. But there's a difference. Like, Sometimes,
Sometimes you actually read the messages beforehand and act like you don't just so you can be manipulative to Beck.
a person
Sometimes
just
you
doesn't
can't-
want to.
Well, you can't anymore because me and Amberlynn have had our problems more than once, and we've almost broken up more than once, and we always.
Hey, that's not what Amberlynn said, Beck. You better watch your mouth. No, 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 no. That's what they're saying. You haven't done this before. Besides one time, right? One time. But that's when your mental wasn't right.
Pushed
What's
through
that,
it
Mom?
and said, okay, well, this time around it'll be different and we'll be better and we'll, no,
Yeah,
nothing changed yet again.
yeah,
And it's like, it's on me and it's on you.
it is. It is on me.
So it's like, I just don't think it's fixable like that right now. Especially whenever, there is no romance anymore.
Nope.
Oh, how do they ever go into their private details? Not on this one, but soon enough.
But of course, I still love and care about you.
Mhm.
Of course I do.
I know.
I've told her that. I was like, I'll always have your back till the day I die.
Sweet.
Sorry, I keep having like an itch in my throat.
As you know by now, that was kind of a lie back then. But Beck believed it.
My allergies have been acting up. Ugh.
Have you guys started doing any packing? Yes. Becky, why didn't you bring this up to Amber as you started feeling this way? It's not nice to spring this on a partner you were building a life with.
It wasn't sprung on Amberlynn. Amberlynn knew things were going bad, but she wasn't going to pay attention or acknowledge it.
I will admit it was very, very random. She was at her family's for the weekend. Everything was fine on Friday.
Amberlynn cannot wait to tell this story. She's getting way too into it, a little too happy.
Calling me babe and text messages, like everything was normal. Woke up on Saturday and like it was just really weird. I felt like there was a weirdness and I don't know, there was no arguing, we didn't argue, nothing. And she was like, what exactly did you say? Something like, we need to talk. I've been thinking about this for a while or something like that. And I was like, oh, that's fun. So for me, it did come out of nowhere for sure. But
I mean, here, we had a really bad fight. We did. We had a bad fight. Not this past Monday, but the Monday before.
Hey, don't you dare be telling secrets. Amberlynn don't want nobody to know this, Beck.
We woke up.
before we broke up, by the way.
Yes, this is before we broke up. A week before, pretty much. We woke up. We argued to the point where we were both tired again. So we went back to sleep from waking up. And then we slept up until it was dark outside. And then we woke back up again and got into another argument. And we did make up.
That is unhealthy. But Amberlynn wants to stay in an unhealthy relationship because she's getting the benefits out of it.
And we
Which
did
this
say we
is
were
the
sorry,
part-
and
this
we
is
did
the
hug,
part-
but it's just like the way I talk to you and the way you talk to me.
This is the part that where I found really confusing because we ended the argument
And a hug.
in a hug
Yeah, we
and
did.
understandment of one another. Because what started the argument was me telling her how I felt. And it would happen a lot. I would tell her how I felt,
Because you're full of nothing but emotions and you want everybody to bow down to them.
and we would argue. That's also something that shouldn't happen. But it was something that I accepted. Like I said, we both have our own bad things that we did in the relationship, and I always wanted to talk about how I felt because I just felt like that's important.
It is.
And
Oh, Amberlynn, do y'all start talking about your relationship? Whoo, if only you knew what was coming, especially in the bathroom.
anyways, so I was just saying how I felt, and then it just got into this big argument. But by the end of it, we understood each other and hugged and stuff. But her mind went somewhere completely different, and
It
I
went
didn't
somewhere
know about it.
dark.
It went somewhere dark, where my mind went somewhere light, which is weird because I journal every single day. And I go back and look at the entries from that day and the day after, and Becky and I were on 2 completely different pages.
So you wrote it in the journal, you noticed it in the journal, you acknowledged it, but you're still blindsided. Okay.
I was very positive and hopeful and stuff like that, and the whole time you were thinking about breaking up with me. I don't want to cry.
And the guilt trip starts. I know that's annoying with me looking down, but hey, I'm doing my best here.
That's like sad, you know?
It is.
It's so crazy.
I mean, I'm not breaking up with you because it's fun or anything. Like, come
Are
on.
you just having the time of your life?
Jesus, no.
You're not having fun?
It's just like, you know, it made me realize that I have a lot to learn about myself and to grow and to find peace and just be better.
I know.
I want to take care of my health.
Me too.
I want to grieve my mother properly. I can't be taking care of this and that and the other whenever I'm over here barely able to take care of myself.
Speaking right to Amber Lynn, and Amber Lynn didn't take in a word of it.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I do have my days where I'm just like, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to answer my sister's call. I don't want to have to talk to anybody. I don't want to have to take Twinkie out. I don't want to have to come in here and see you. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to. And it's like, I can't.
Right.
I have to constantly be on the go because people.
Because Amber Lynn won't do anything for herself, so you have to take responsibility and control over it.
Depend on me.
Well, you need to have moments where people don't depend on you, where you're just like, yo, I'm checking out for the day.
Amber Lynn, it's mirror time. It really is. Do you want me to donate one to you? Because you're sure enough talking about yourself.
Or a few days, you know?
Yeah.
Y'all, we're very open, as you can tell. Like, we're just, like, super open, eh?
Oh, no, ma'am. You get really open a little bit later, but most of y'all have already heard about Beck.
I just don't feel I'm in the place for a relationship. And that could be years. It could be never. I don't know.
And it's, you've opened my eyes, you know, doing this. Yeah, I feel the same way. Relationships just clearly aren't for me. Like, it is what it is. Like, they're just not. So.
Now let me know when you start feeling pity for her. Y'all let me know, because it really doesn't kick in with me.
I just want to be selfish.
Look over your shoulder. Amber Lynn will give you a full tutorial.
I've
Well, I
never-
mean, you
I've
have
never-
been.
I'm talking about, like, I've never
I'm
been
joking.
allowed to just think of me
Yeah, because you've been in a relationship for over 4 years.
with you. And then even before that, it's just like I was in such a stupid, naive place. I was like, oh, me and Nina broke up. I'm not good enough. I have to find somebody else pronto. Like, and then I dated that one girl. I had that one night stand. None of that worked out. I wasn't looking anymore. And then boom, you popped in my life.
And Amber Lynn wouldn't let you go. So when that popped, she moved in with you.
Yeah.
And it's like you made me feel like I could give it a shot. You know?
Why are you giving her any kind of compliments? You already said that she was too pushy on you when you first got together. Oh, we were still in the lying phase back then.
I'm glad we did. Did you get your PET scan? What was it like? Someone I know has had cancer and rather ask this question to a cancer survivor than someone going through it right now. I honestly don't want to talk about my cancer at all. So, I'm sorry,
And that doesn't happen very often, so make sure you take it.
but I just don't. How do you become a member? I'm so behind. I'm gonna have to like really go for like
And Amber Lynn took the phone from Beck so that Amber Lynn could take control, but then Amber Lynn takes control and she's not in control. Welcome to Amber Lynn Reed.
it's 8:17 where I'm at, and right now it's 8:34.
Oh my God.
So I'm
that's
just
like-
gonna like skim. To become a member, you have to go to my channel and press join. Did Becky feel like a caretaker? I hope
No.
not, because she didn't do anything caretaky.
No, why would I feel like a caretaker?
Amberlynn had already admitted that whenever she had the C word, Beck took care of her. So why in the world they're denying it right now, I do not know.
When letting go of an ex, I had to ask myself, would I spend the rest of my life with me? The answer was no. I love them enough to know they deserve someone who could answer yes to help me grow. I love that because while with Becky, I told myself and I told her repeatedly that she deserves someone so much better than me.
I said the same thing.
And I would cry about it, and but I was too much in love and too selfish to actually break up with her.
She's telling you might as well listen to her. Like I said, it's not very often she's honest.
But I knew deep down Becky deserved someone better.
But see, I mean, that's how I felt about her. You know, because
Absolutely
Amberlynn,
not.
you were all the time like, you know, oh, I wish somebody was,
You didn't fight off camera, so why are you trying to start it now?
you know, lovey-dovey and blah, blah, blah. You know, I wasn't mushy enough. And I want you to have what you want.
She wanted somebody like Destiny where she could hang all over them and profess their love in public. But that's not what's happening here, and that's not what did happen.
And I wasn't giving you those things.
Right. And I think it's because, like, the relationship I had before Becky was very, very mushy, gushy, affectionate, constant. That's just what I was used to. So it's like,
I'm not saying I never gave you any of that. No, I'm not saying that at all. It's just I
that would be weird.
am not often like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, for sure. Do you feel if you actually lost weight and stuck to a diet, Becky would have stayed with you and not ended it? It's not my weight.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's her personality. It's always been and it always will be.
Because if it had ever been her weight, why would I have gotten with her?
Yeah. Since you guys are not in a romantic relationship, would you guys consider just being in a partnership? I don't really know what that means. We're just friends. Welcome to Stream Queen's Hot Nails.
Yeah, get those members. Make sure they can get in there and talk to you. Because when you have a public live stream, there is absolutely nothing more than people want to mouth you.
Welcome to Stream Queen's Rawls. Becky hasn't said one mean thing about you and has taken a beating owning her own mess. You are just being so rude. What can you own up to, ALR?
Whew, good question. I forgot about some of these. That was daggum good.
I've owned up to everything that Becky has said. I don't understand. I'm so confused. Like, we all know everyone is Team Becky, and it's fine, but, like...
I don't think there needs to be a team anybody.
Are you sure it's fine? Because you sure as heck aren't acting like it.
Because me and Amberlynn both deserve the things we want in life. And it's like, I can't give her those things. And nobody can give me what I'm looking for.
But
except for
yourself.
myself.
Yeah. Amber, you're worth love. Pick up your crown. Thanks. Sending positive vibes to you both. Thank you, Lisa. When's my next weigh-in? I don't know. What healthy steps will you take after Becky leaves? Like leaves physically? Because I don't know.
I think once me and you are not living together anymore, mine is going to be, I want to set a routine for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll probably be easier too for you.
Ooh, guilt trips just kicking in faster than ever, guys.
I want to set a routine about waking up, eating when I'm supposed to eat, take my medicine when I'm supposed to take my medicine.
Yeah.
If I've got time, take a little walk. Work and stuff.
I just feel like, you know, it's hard for me to think of my future in this moment because, like,
Are y'all paying attention to Amberlynn? Because that's all she wants is attention right now.
I'm still, like, hurting low-key, and I just feel like a lot of people expect me to just be fine right now, and I'm just not. So I'm doing the best I can,
Now you're getting the pity drama tears. That's what you're getting now.
you know? And I don't like doing this in front of her because I don't want her to think I'm sad. So, but
It's okay.
I just don't really think of that quite yet. I'm getting there because, you know, it just takes a minute. Like, this just happened, you know? Like, I've been, yeah. Becky, is your art your new job, or are you doing something else as well? No need to be specific.
They're supposed to get paid for these live streams by Amberlynn, but Amberlynn doesn't allow that. Amberlynn takes everything that Beck has.
I have something else that I'm doing. I'm gonna keep on with the art. I'm going to start my YouTube channel. I'm not saying it's gonna go anywhere, but it'd be cool if it did.
Ooh, Beck, if you only knew where your YouTube channel was going to go and how much chang you were about to rake in.
I have a few options. I know of 2 other places I could go, but I currently am earning money doing something.
Yeah. Both of you are so strong. I watched you from the beginning, Amber. You're such a beautiful soul. I did a fan art of Becky. It would be lovely if she saw it. That's from Victoria.
Becky's supposed to have any kind of fans. What are you talking about? All the attention is on Miss Amberlynn. She only has to tell you so many times or give you so many side looks before you understand.
Yeah, send it to me. I had somebody tag me in one the other day and I liked it. I moved the camera.
I'm trying to
with my
catch
foot
up a bit.
on accident.
Welcome Renee and Lydia to Stream Queens. Becky, what's your favorite type O negative song?
Red Water. It used to be Love You to Death, and then before that it was I Don't Want to Be Me. But definitely Red Water. Or Parade Blaze. I don't know. I love them all. And it's weird. I used to not like them. Because the first song I ever heard by them was Black Number One. And I didn't really care for that song. And I was like...
Do you see the look on Amberlynn's face? Beck, quit talking. You know better.
14. At the time, it was whenever Headbangers Ball was a big thing on MTV2 on Saturday nights.
Did you ever watch Pink? I think it's Pink Slips or something like that. Did you ever watch that? I know I'm a female, but you know what? I enjoyed that daggum show.
Welcome to Stream Queens, Elizabeth.
Oh no, my sock has a hole.
She's really starting to get mad because she's silent. It's gonna start if it their words supposed to come out. Sometimes they get stuck, but if Beck don't hurry up, it's gonna start.
Amber, you look cute with your hair down. It's in a pony.
A high pony. You guys should see her.
Beck, sit over there and be quiet. Don't say a word, especially if Amberlynn's talking. Don't say a word. It's not that hard, Beck.
You should braid your hair more often, by the way.
Mwah.
Because it looks good whenever you do the braids. Whose hair was braided the other day and I was just like, I love it. Was it Rafe's?
Oh yeah,
Whenever we had dinner
yeah.
with him?
It was 2 braids.
Yeah.
You're getting it, Beck. Only compliments. Just compliments. That's all you need to talk about.
You could go to rehab for disorder. Cool, but I don't need to, thankfully.
Whoo, she getting a little smug now. I told you you'd go make her mad, y'all. Quit it.
I haven't really been binging, I must say. I'm very proud of myself for that.
She just said she wasn't eating, so if she's not eating, how is she binging?
It's also been kind of hard. You know, we've spent a few nights with some people who are trying to be vegan right now.
They're not vegan, they're vegetarian.
Whatever.
Which is easy for me. I don't really like meat much.
Me neither. It just depends.
That's why you failed when you were with Destiny back then, huh, Amberlynn? Because you just don't really eat meat? Yeah, that was too difficult for you. You lasted like 2 days.
Sometimes I could go for some chicken.
It just feels like, because of how I was raised, like, feels like I have to eat meat. But, like, I don't really like it that much. It's weird.
Yeah. I like beef and I like chicken. I don't really care for fish and I don't really care for pork. When do you want to do this? Did you finally catch up?
Yeah.
You guys want to have some fun with some trivia?
How are we doing this? Do you want me to ask you them?
Do you have? Well, you can ask some, and I'll ask you some. You can ask me 3, and if I get 2 out of the 3 right, I get a point.
I'm not going to make y'all listen to this just like I'm not going to listen to this. So if they say something interesting, I'll put it in. If not, we'll see at the end. All right, let's go. Just to fill you in, Amberlynn right now is bored and Beck is the one having fun with it. All right, guys, pretty much I've already had my day, as you can tell. I've already done everything I needed to get done. So the rest of this thing was actually boring, and that's the reason why I didn't really worry about it, the rest of it. But I still have to come on here, and I still got to do my outro. And it's, I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And remember to smile today, or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. Alright guys, I hope y'all got a little bit of entertainment out of this. The end of it got really boring and got really slow. That's why I'm not putting you through it. So that's how that went. But I'm going to find another live stream or 2 or so. I'm going to go through them and see if we can find something that's halfway interesting. If not, I'll just start putting a bunch of them together and just have a little bit of fun that way. Okay? We will figure this one out. Alright guys, I am going to head off to bed. Alright guys, it's time for me just to say bye and not talk no more. Okay? It really is. So y'all, bye.